This should be a losers finals.
Losers finals. They played it yesterday at the cave in losers quarters, because if I remember correctly, Montrose got upset a little bit early by generic. But you know, AoS has, well, I don't know if AoS has been going to the cave that often, but Montrose, of course, running that small little, well, as of recently, I don't know, with stretch and alternates popping off. Definitely coming out to play, but it's gonna be interesting. I don't think they played their set on stream, so I don't know exactly how it went, but we're gonna see the Bayonetta pick coming out from, actually, I do remember they played at one of those cave events like in November, and I believe Montrose won it 3-2, going Bayo for the second half of it. But see that down tilt back here, not going to take it. Wait, she's at 90.
And then immediately the flip kick will finish it off. Doesn't matter how good you are off stage. That's one heck of a button.
Yeah. The up smash. What? Extending the combo just off, off one mistake. Oh, well, still going to continue it. I've been a little bit speechless by a lot of just the AoS's play.
He's definitely changed things up quite a bit. He's a player that already was formidable, but his play style as a whole has changed radically as of late.
Great parry, but you're not punishing that move.
No, sir.
Zadby's gonna take it though. Gonna get hit straight into the finishing touch. Up smash back air. This
odd confirms.
Combo,
yeah, exactly.
Odd combos coming out here, but they're working, and I feel like that's. Oh, speaking of not working, that DI is not back air. Didn't look like you should take it, but if you DI bad, you're gonna die.
Oh, for sure. Trying to go ahead and escape right there with the up B, but not working out too well. Interesting option right there. It felt like AoS was trying to get Montrose to spot dodge after the paralyzer, after he got out of stun, so he rolled in to try to get the grab.
Yeah, and we're just gonna see Montrose here just gonna do some big combos, but not gonna be able to continue it, and only gonna deal like about 40%. Great avoidance of the... What's the side we call this name? Oh, doesn't matter. You're dead to fair. You don't see the ZSS fair kill a lot because it doesn't connect into itself, but it is a strong move.
True.
The move is strong.
So I also went ahead and checked up the record between these two. It is 3-2 in favor of AoS, with AoS winning the most recent set, but they're basically 1-1 in the past month and a half.
Yep.
So two evenly matched players for sure, but right now Montrose on the back foot.
Yeah, I believe Montrose currently 8th on the PR, and I think AoS is taking the third. So, definitely both coming off a hot season.
Immediately going to ledge was AoS. I felt like that dodge was a little bit errant, perhaps a tech flub. And this is why, is that you do not want to be off stage. You don't want to corner yourself against Bayonetta.
I don't think AoS had a flip kick.
No.
There. Definitely could have actually counted them in a way worse situation, but it's going to take the damage instead of, high risk, high reward. Maybe you mess up and AoS lives and you die, but this is definitely an interesting stage. A lot of people don't want to take ZSS here. This is definitely a good stage to continue your juggles. But
yeah, I mean, this is gone are the days when, like Smash 4, when ZSS could just up air you 17 times and then up B you. But the up air is still a phenomenal move to shark people. But you can't be doing that. Slow-moving projectiles are easy for Bayo to exploit with that witch time.
Yeah. And AoS definitely was not prepared for that at all. So we saw the jump coming out to try to press, his advantage, or what he thought was advantage. And Montrose is definitely playing slower. Has the lead now. They don't have to force any bad options. But speaking of forcing a bad option,
trying to go ahead and get that flip kick working here, but Montrose is doing a good job of staying in shield and just generally staying safe outside of ZSS' burst range. Just you can react to what AoS wants to do if AoS wants to fling himself at you.
Yeah, you can see that up tilt coming out, not going to get anything off it. It's retreating to the top platform.
Yeah, and it's like you were saying, that's such a good tool for ZeroSuit in this matchup on this stage.
Yeah. Bayonetta. Bayonetta. I think this is the first big combo Montrose has gone since that first stock.
Yeah, AoS has been really slippery so far. But look at the percent differential. I mean, Montrose basically got that lead, and he has been playing so safe. It is really hard for AoS to get more than 1 or 2 straight hits. 130,
151%.
AoS gets like the fake
Up
trumpet.
throw. No, you're not going to take it. And up air, though.
Finally. At 160 some odd, I mean, you expect ZSS to kill a little bit earlier than that with all the tools this character has.
Oh, trying to go a little bit low there. Try to stuff
Sneaking
out the
underneath that,
uppy.
yeah.
Because, yeah, at that, AoS uses down B a little bit earlier, so definitely wouldn't have had any option if he just hit him out a little bit further. But Bayo can definitely struggle to finish stocks. So if we saw, well, we've seen how early ZSS can kill. So if you're Montrose, you don't want to let AoS live for much longer, if at all.
Yeah, this is the problem. It's Bayo-itis, but every single time that you give AoS the ability to like play neutral at this meaty percent, you might get like something like a nair into flip kick or something like that that may end Montrose's stock very early.
And these offset shouldn't take it yet.
No. 181, and then the Randy AoS dare. Can he make anything out of this? No, just staying in shield. Good patience by Montrose. Not going to go ahead and fall for any of AoS's shenanigans.
Oh,
he jumped out of that. Are you actually going to get the kill with max rage?
Yeah.
You are, my lord.
So 181%. It's quite a high percentage for a character like ZSS. You know, very light. I'm not going to say, you know, hard to, easy to kill because this character is
Slippery.
slippery fellow. Forward though,
No.
not going to take it. Up tilt?
No,
Man.
up tilt doesn't link at 200%. That is the time for up tilt back air has gone.
Oh, great side B there. I think AoS would have hit him with the down B there if he didn't do this. If he didn't follow up and hit him there.
What is it like to not have to play disadvantage too, by the way? It's like 2 or 3 times now. Montrose is like whacked AoS, and AoS just like flip kick. I'm out. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Oh my god, you're not dead. And AoS not gonna be able to get down there in time. Forward, there we go.
Fine.
Over 200.
And that only really worked because Bayo had a little bit of rage.
Just a little bit, yeah. So you can, if you're Montrose, you can definitely, if you can catch AoS doing really, oh, you try to catch a flip jump there. Fine.
Shouldn't do it. No.
This is definitely not undoable.
No.
Retreating
The problem really is that now AoS does not need to press. Now Montrose needs to go ahead and open this man up. He needs to catch flip kick. He needs to catch him without resources off stage. Something extraordinary needs to happen on Montrose's side. He's starting it off with a combo, got AoS in the corner, but I think he meant to land back on stage right there, and instead he drifted off underneath the edge, and AoS was able to land for free, and he did not get back up from that ledge trap.
Yeah. So fortunately, you know, you had a really strong lead at second stock until you just couldn't kill. And that's just Bayo in this game pretty much, you know.
Yeah. I mean, AoS is playing it right. There's a concept in like a lot of other fighting games. You take the throw. So you basically, if you're going to go ahead and get opened up by a block string, instead what you really want to do is if your opponent's going to walk up to you, don't try to tech, just take the throw, take the small damage, and then reset the situation. AoS did that entire stock. He's like, if Bayo wants to run up to me and grab me, take it. Like, there's no need to go ahead and spot dodge. There's no need to, like, say, maybe he'll hold a smash attack and beat my spot dodge. Just take the minimal hits because they're never going to finish you.
Yeah, and when you see the Ness switch coming out, you know, you're down 2-0. You might as well pull it out, see how it fares, but I don't know. If AoS is playing like the way he's been doing, he can definitely just run this down, but you know, Ness is Ness. This is like, you know, 2 combos away from this completely obliterating ZSS.
Exactly. All you need is 1 PK fire, and then neutral is 1.
Yeah, but trying to get off ledge, and ZSS's ability just to juggle Ness seems really tough. Like, slow. You have like a big floaty KO.
He's too far away. Max range does not combo with uncharged.
And the up air though, a little bit of rage. I don't even think he needed rage. Up air is such a strong move.
Oh yeah.
And ZSS once again light, even on battlefield, that's going to take it.
ZSS does have problems with shorter characters too, and we've already seen like a few of those multi-hit forward airs and just not connect because Montrose is a stubby little child.
No, not going to time the side B correctly. And getting off ledge. That up tilt is very funny to think about. He's kind of just throwing his hands in the air. But he's going to throw his hands in the air as he loses his first stock.
They're not going to confirm to anything right there, and already the Zaire just not hitting low enough to hit Montrose. So AoS, he's kind of got to be very careful when Montrose is right in his face. He just can't rely on his options. Like, look at that. The rising fair, only the first hit hits now.
How do you get back? Just going to flip kick to the ledge. But
Again, falling out of the forward air.
yeah, that move is not particularly amazing once again. But you want to struggle with a little bit of lighter characters or characters that can just fall out of it.
And then immediately turn it into a neutral one on his side was Montrose right there.
And the back goes coming out. That move is super big and strong. And back throw.
Back throw at edge. A tail is old as smash. Ness has had that forever, and AoS cannot afford to whiff in that position.
He went for that flip. He went for the nair flip kick.
Yep.
Oh no, but there we go. 40%. Just off one bad hit.
Exactly. Off of just a projectile that he tossed out in the air.
7. He's been lapped at this point. It's going to be hard to take it. Fair one in the back air, but speaking of, well, okay. I think I just got to stop talking about how hard something is, because as soon as I say that, they always just do it.
Yeah, Montrose has been really patient off stage, and right there his patience like really bit him in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. And stall above. That nair, Montrose can just throw these nairs out, because Ness nair covers like his whole body in that up air. Once again, strong up air.
So a good change of pace right here, changing up the character selection on Montrose's side, and it feels like a much healthier matchup for him.
Yep.
Like, not only was he like boxing a neutral a lot better, but it's like, as I was saying, AoS was having a lot of trouble adjusting to the height and weight and floatiness of Ness. But good God, offstage, Montrose evaporates. So this is going to be a bit of a more volatile matchup, I think.
Yep. And let's see, we're going to AoS in thought. It's kind of picking a small battlefield. Once again, it's PS2-like layout. You get the same ceiling, and that's basically where it ends.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of both Small Battlefield and PS2 being on the same list. And aren't they both starters?
Yeah, I think Small Battlefield should be over PS2, but that's a different conversation that people aren't ready to have. Because once again, you get platforms that are a little bit lower to the ground. Mm-hmm. The platforms are a little bit more spaced in too, so which can be used to run between the two of them. It's
basically like the same platform layout, the same blast zones. The only difference is the width of the stage. So bigger stage versus smaller stage. That's the main difference between the two.
Yeah. Oh, great! Just nair in the back hit from nair in the back there.
Mm-hmm. Finally lands the flip kick, but not at a percentage where the weak hit of that will actually do anything for him. Look at that thin nair just completely whiffed. That would have worked as an anti-air, but Montrose is doing nothing but sticking safely in shield. In that situation, at least.
Oh, it's gonna jump. Oh my!
No double.
Yep.
So and the flip kick. That is a great use of the neutral air dodge.
Yep. You're gonna be able to get past Montrose's attacks there, but no, it's gonna get out of the PK fire. How to get off ledge?
He's dead? No, not quite the proper hitbox.
They buffed that move, I'm pretty sure, over quarantine. I'm not happy about that.
PK flash or
PK flash?
Yeah.
It's almost lifeless now, pretty much. But I don't know if you use your jump.
He did.
Yeah, you're gonna rinse and repeat.
Yep, he used his jump when AoS went off stage first for the Zaire, and yeah, anytime that happens, this is a floaty character with very poor aerial mobility. AoS will be able to edge guard that every time.
And see, Montro's trying to get in now, but I think AoS has needed this lead. He needs a lead that he can play off of and force Montrose's bad approach options. So when he can do that, ZSS is really good at being able to punish small mistakes. Especially if you give a player like AoS.
Good DI out right there. You have to hold out when you get hit by Magnet, otherwise sweet spot back air is an easy kill confirm.
Making it back to ledge.
And then he held it.
That healed a decent amount too.
Yeah, he might have died if he didn't get both of those.
Yeah, I think they both healed about like 9 or something. That's 9 she's away, but that fair. So yeah, you're gonna take it. 168%.
And it's like you said, AoS had the lead. He's never had to really press, and he's been able to just punish Montrose, force him into awkward spots, and convert off stage. This has been a heck of a change up here on the second game with Ness.
I don't think AoS has even touched once the stock. And he's just applying so much pressure.
Back air, that might very well do it. With max rage, AoS takes it 3-1 over Montrose.
MD defending the home turf. Montrose the last VA player in attendance tonight that's still in. So, hey.
So now we're back to the eternal question. AoS has won 2 Xanadus in a row, but he has yet to beat Dexter.
3P. Yeah, this is going to be a rough run. We're going to be in for the long one, I feel like, if we're going to see AoS win it tonight, because I don't see Dexter falling down easy.
No, this is, I don't want to say that it was like Dexter washing AoS or anything at all, but it felt like it was a solid 3-1.
Yeah.
Like AoS did not feel like he was really in control for all but that one game, and that one game like was the first one. Then basically Dex hit him with 3 in a row.
Yeah. And